Hey there, it's Amy Lettingham with amythedatingcoach.com. I have a question for you. Have you ever met someone online? You're like super excited and you're chatting up, away and just building this person up, going, oh my gosh, I can't wait. This guy is so perfect, or this girl is so perfect. And then you meet them in person and they look nothing like their photos. Well, I'm glad you're here because today I'm going to talk about how not to get catfished in this modern dating world. This topic is so important. I want to tell you why, because 40% of American people are dating online right now. That means that there are people out there just like yourself looking for love. I met my husband online, and a lot of my clients that I work with meet their partners online too. So I know it works. But let's be real, the internet is still the internet. So it's important for you to learn how to safeguard yourself from these type of internet scams. So I'm going to share with you my 5 tips today. Tip number 1 is to make sure you fact check. Google is such a powerful search engine. And I got to tell you, when I was online dating, the usernames, I would Google them. I would Google their first and last names. I would Google their email address. I would Google their phone number. Make sure they matched who they said they were. I know it may feel intrusive to do that, but gosh, you have to protect yourself first. And if you're not doing that, you're putting yourself in a vulnerable place, and that's dangerous. And the other thing that you can do nowadays is actually take their picture and do a reverse image lookup in Google search as well. So there's so many tools to help you protect yourself and make sure you're talking to a real human being. Tip number 2 is to look out for broken English or bad grammar. If you're looking at their dating profile and their photos are really nice and you're looking at what they're writing and it doesn't match, that's a major red flag. Please do not ignore it. Don't go for the superficial, looks and then override the fact that this could be a catfish, this could be a fake profile, okay? So keep in mind, bad grammar, broken English is a red flag. Don't talk to them. Tip number 3 is very important. Please do not give your personal information or give money to people that you've met online, okay? It's really important that you know that these scammers are really good at pulling on your heartstrings, giving you compliments, giving you this emotional relationship. And you'll hear them say, and I've heard my clients tell me, they're like, well, he said that he's having a really hard time and he needs to take care of his kids and he doesn't have enough money just for me to help him. Or she said she just wants to start this business. It would really help her. This would get her to the States so that she can, be with me. All these are techniques that scammers use. So it's important for you to not fall for those traps, okay? And if you start noticing that somebody is asking for personal information or money, then go ahead and press the block sign and end that conversation. Tip number 4 is for you to FaceTime, video chat, or Skype. Why? Because it's the modern dating age. You don't have to waste your time meeting in person right away. Your first meeting could be over a video chat and just getting to know to see if there's chemistry. I had a client that did this. She loved it. She's like, oh my gosh, I could see his humor. I could see if there was anything there. And so when they met in person, guess what? The face and the picture matched each other, and there was chemistry flowing, trust me. Tip number 5 is to meet in person ASAP. Why? Because you're online dating so that you can actually have a real relationship, not an emotional pen pal, right? So if you say, hey, I really connect with you, I feel that there's a spark here, can we meet in person? And they continue to kick the can and not meet with you, that is a red flag, okay? So that's somebody that is avoiding that connection with you. So you should definitely, after maybe 3 to 4 conversations, and this is something I teach in my online dating class, you should be working on finding a way to meet in person. And if it gets prolonged for more than a couple of weeks, then you know that this person is trying to avoid you, and you should do the same thing. Hit that block sign and move along, because you got to say no to what you don't want to make room for what you do want. If you thought these tips were valuable, please do hit the subscribe button so that I can share more tips like this with you. Also, I do have an online dating class starting very soon. I would love for you to join us so that I can share all my secrets with you. I'll leave the link below, and leave any questions, any comments that you have for me below, and I will answer them. Thank you so much for joining me today. Again, my name is Amy Lettingham with AmyTheDatingCoach.com.